E equals mc squared. Everything is energy. Everything that you see is energy. Energy is equal to mass times the speed of light squared. You're equating energy to mass. So this is pretty much a scientific fact, if you will, and we're all energy. The reason I say that, and this I'll try to make this quick, is there's only one energy. Regardless of your color, regardless of where you come from, your race, we're all connected to the same energy. If you believe in the Big Bang as the essence of our creation, the molecules, the atoms, the essence that we're all made of was once one together in that event. The interesting thing about the Big Bang is that there aren't many examples of where you explode something out and it coalesces into something that is as intelligent as we are, organized as we are, and is able to replicate itself in an intelligent and coherent fashion. If I was to explode this pile of stuff, it's not going to come into a car or a machine or a motor. But somehow we can take all of the stuff that we're made of, explode it out, if you will, in the Big Bang, and create something as complex as DNA, which is able to replicate us and have all of the genetic blueprints of everything that you see. So it's an interesting concept. But I just mentioned that because the E equals mc squared shows that we are all connected on one level. And think about this, and you can look at this from a scientific standpoint. On the quantum scale, the quantum level is below the molecular scale. On the quantum scale, things are even crazier because things can be here, there, and nowhere at the same time. I advise you to look at the double slit experiment to see how crazy the quantum world is and how the observer affects it. Imagine a potential where this rain can be anywhere it wants to be, but when you look at it, it's here. That's kind of what happened in that experiment. You know, they were shooting parts of, I'm not going to explain it, but I will try to explain it briefly. It's not like you're going to understand it because no one really understands what's going on. But we know that our consciousness affects matter. And if consciousness affects matter, it's, to me, outside of matter, something else. Because, like they say, the knife can't cut itself. So you're not the matter that you're interacting with. You're consciousness. You're something different. You know, whatever you want to label that is it's a mystery as well. But just know that everything is connected. Everything that you see is vibration. And I'll get into vibration in another talk. But I just wanted to mention, from a scientific standpoint, a double slit experiment, E equals mc squared. And just look at that. Does intelligence emerge from nothing? Are you able to take a car engine, all the parts of a car engine, and explode it? How many times would you have to explode a car engine before it came together and cranked up? What are the odds of that? So that's why people, believe and postulate that the need of a creative force, something behind the scenes to organize this thing intelligently. And it makes sense because when you look at it rationally, it doesn't make sense that you can take chaos, add energy to it, expand it, and it comes into something as intelligent as you and I that is able to contemplate consciously how we got here. So, not a good explanation, I know, but it's one of those mysteries. And I just wanted to mention it because it's a scientific fact as far as E equals mc squared, and there's only one energy. So when they talk about we're all one, we're all connected, that is true, even from a scientific standpoint. There aren't different E's. There's only one E, and we're all connected in that E. And it would be nice for us to actually admit that and live life like that, because I think it would prevent us from doing some of the crazy stuff that we do and some of the stuff you see on the news, and people not realizing that we're all connected on one level or another. Whether you believe in it spiritually, just look at it from a scientific standpoint. We're all from the same energy. We're all connected, quantumly connected, if you want to look at it that, because we come from the same source. There's experiments done with quantum entanglement where they take two particles and separate them from vast distances, and when you do something to one, you do something to the other. And they're miles apart, instantaneously. And just think about that, we were all connected from the same source. And we still share that connection right now. It's just the illusion of separation, all right? So I'm done with this, y'all. Peace.